news at 6:30. Before we move on to the news, a COVID awareness for the general public. We are collectively facing a pandemic threat that is sweeping across the humanity beyond oceans and borders. Considering the seriousness of COVID-19, it's about time we step up against this deadly disease, maintain a safe distance from others, even if they don't appear to be sick. Wear a mask in public, especially indoors or when physical distancing is not possible. Choose open, well-ventilated spaces over closed ones. Clean your hands often. Use soap and water or an alcohol-based hand rub. Get vaccinated when it's your turn. Follow local guidelines about vaccination. Cover your nose and mouth with your bent elbow or a tissue when you cough or sneeze. Stay home if you feel unwell. This is Loving RIMAI giving you the latest news update. A two-day Vanija Utsav has kick-started at Classic Grande, Jingmeirong, Imphal. Vanija Utsav aims to promote trade and export. The event is organized by Manipur Department of Textiles, Commerce and Industry in association with the Commerce and Industry Ministry. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh opened the exhibition. Minister of State for Education and External Affairs, Dr. R.K. Ranjan, and Manipur Works Minister D.H. Biswajit Singh attended the opening function. Altogether, 16 stalls are participating in the exhibition. Vanija Utsav is a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, commemorating 75 years of India's independence. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, during the function, said around 10 tons of chakao, black rice, and pineapples from Manipur have been exported to European countries up to now. Biren also talked about different government-sponsored schemes like Pradhan Mantri Bandhan Yojana, which has already provided jobs to over 40,000 women in the hill districts of Manipur.
And a forest product through various schemes. Recently, Tahao aromatic black rice got geographical indication and is currently exported abroad. We export around 10 tons of Tahao to European countries. Not only this, we are also exporting pineapples to the European country. And today, I was really impressed when I saw the skills of our entrepreneurs and the talent they have shown. They have already started sending it, exporting it to the outside the country. And I am really proud of you. And from the state government side, those who are having full of talent in entrepreneurship, we are providing financial assistance through startup and through banking.
Or with high say, sigumba exotic wooden ring haitare, exotic wooden ring gumba manufacture ko tauba brand amani ko. World di noi tara mani sanagi ring, silver ring kay katara mani, but ugi ring high say ay say ang matawing ay something different for kita ko market sila fashion trend so. Adugi ugi ring say ay na manufacture tawag ko na. Si company say is almost 1 year guma pare aduga ay na main focus main objective ti Manipur da laiba employment guma piba degi sarkar da opportunity guma pihan ba se aduga most importantly Manipur haiba lam haiba se worldwide ta koina showcase tawag.
Assam Chief Minister and Convener of Northeast Democratic Alliance (NADA), Himanta Biswa Sarma is likely to meet leadership of the NSCN-IM and NNPGs. A senior leader in NSCN-IM who didn't want to be named told Economic Times there is a meeting with Sarma in Dimapur on September 21. He is likely to meet NSCN-IM General Secretary Twingaleng Muiva during his visit to Dimapur. Recently, Nagaland Governor R.N. Ravi is shifted to Tamil Nadu. He was interlocutor of Naga peace talks, while Assam Governor Jagdish Mukhi has been given additional charge of Nagaland. Former Intelligence Bureau IB Special Director A.K. Mishra arrived at Dimapur in Nagaland on Saturday to hold talks with the NSCN-IM leadership. When talks were facing logjam last year, Mishra held informal talks with NSCN-IM leadership. Mishra is likely to meet NSCN-IM leadership is scheduled on September 20. Working Committee, WC, Naga National Political Groups, and NPGs stated that it is deeply disturbed by the unfounded allegation of the Indian intelligence agencies that GPRN NSCN is procuring arms from Myanmar. In a statement, it stated, Indian agencies have a habit of cooking up stories to destabilize the Indo-Naga peace process. This could be one reason. NSC and IM leaders led by Twingaleng Muiva and the new interlocutor for Naga peace talks, A.K. Mishra, held a formal meeting in Dimapur yesterday. The meeting is significant as it was held after a long hiatus. It can be noted that the NSC and IM and the former interlocutor RN Ravi had hurled jibes against each other before the new interlocutor was appointed. The NSC and IM was determined in its campaign to oust RN Ravi as interlocutor of the Naga peace talks. Following this development, former Special Director of the Intelligence Bureau IB, A.K. Mishra, was appointed as the new interlocutor. Meanwhile, sources informed that about 27 leaders of the NSC and IM participated in the meeting with the new interlocutor, which was held at Police Complex Jumokedima in Dimapur. It was not clear what transpired in the meeting. Since this was the first formal meeting after the new interlocutor was appointed, the meeting was more of an introductory, the sources said. The sources then say that A.K. Mishra invited the NSC and IM to New Delhi to resume regular talks as soon as possible. With this development, NSC and IM leaders are likely to travel to New Delhi soon to resume regular talks with the Government of India team led by A.K. Mishra. Today's meeting between the new interlocutor and NSC and IM leaders reportedly began at 11 a.m. and lasted till 1 p.m. A Cheetah helicopter of Army Aviation Corps crash-landed in Shiv Gardar area of Udhampur district of Jammu and Kashmir on Tuesday morning, injuring its 2 pilots. The pilots were rushed to the command hospital in Udhampur. Later, senior Army officials say both the pilots succumbed to their injuries during treatment. However, the Army is yet to issue an official statement. The chopper had taken off from Nagrota, the headquarters of 16 Corps, this morning on a training sortie. Today, during a meeting sortie in PONYTV area, Indian Army Cheetah helicopter crash-landed in Shiv Gardar area in Udhampur district. 2 pilots have been injured and evacuated to the hospital. Defense spokesperson Lieutenant Colonel Devender Anand had said earlier in the day. Some villagers were the first responders to the incident and they evacuated the injured pilots from the mangled aircraft, according to Hindustan Times. Meanwhile, the pilot and the co-pilot of the army chopper, who were seriously injured after crash landing in Shiv Gardar area in Jammu's Udhampur district on Tuesday, succumbed at an army hospital, officials said on Tuesday. A discussion program on Manipur Merger Agreement 1949 impact on the future of Manipur was held at the head office of All Manipur Students Union AMSU, located inside DM University campus today. The deliberation was jointly organized by AMSU, AMKIL and UPF. AMSU President Haubijam Chalamba, AMKIL President in charge Laurembam Ngambi and UPF President Anrupa Chandra were the resource person of the program. Professor C.H. Priyoranjan, R.K. Narendra and Arambam Noni attended the event as the presidium members.
1947 के अगस्त की तांतरा मरिया कोई निखाद तमे हाइदना कोई ले औरे हाई बसी खाइना खोंजों परबाई न लेरमी खोंजों परबदा दुनिया बनी खोंजों परबदा इन ब्रिटिश नाम कोई की फिरान मणिपुरा जिंगल में फिरान से छुचे लगांदा कोई की तुंजिंग मरिंदा सच्ची बगी वारी कोई खोंजों परबदा मणिपुर की इतिहास ने कोई में एक सेना सेना जाई हाई बसी दा कोई से दुकी मती निंखातम न लेजरकनी न निंखातम न लेजरगे हाइबा वखलोंदा कोई नुआइदना लेरिंगे तालकसिदा अवोन पुरक पा अमगी मतुंग इना एखोगी मणिपुरदा इंडियन की ओइबा पोची यावदबिदा मणिपुर खक्तगी ओइबा पोता असेंबली लिंखले अदुदगी एखोगी इन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन सेमजरे एखोगी लेबा अमा पान द सेटलबा याबा पोट खरिमगोन सेमदना लेजरबा दुंदा 1949 की ngasi numit September ki tang tara kunma thoisida aikhoigi ikai khuna jariba ining thobuda chandrabu kauraga masama ki red lane hairiba lam mafam sida mabu namdana soi tawon ki buda chandra na id ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯎꯟꯁꯤꯜꯒꯤ ꯃꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯌꯥꯕ ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯁꯣꯏ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧꯅ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯅꯪꯅ ꯗꯥꯏꯇ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯨꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯅꯪꯅ ꯉꯝꯃꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯅꯝꯗꯅ ꯁꯣꯏ ꯇꯧꯍꯟꯈꯤꯕ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯉꯁꯤꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯅꯝꯗꯅ ꯁꯣꯏ ꯇꯧꯍꯟꯈꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯃꯔꯖꯔꯅꯔꯤ ꯑꯦꯅꯦꯁꯦꯁꯟꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯗ ꯂꯧꯔꯤꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇꯅꯤ.
And now for a short break, stay tuned for more updates.
Occasion singidamakta makhal kiyagi cake haibadi photo cake, layer cake, brunch cake, barbie cake, fruit topping cake, cupcakes in a chingba fongbidani amadi adongi apamba mongda cake customized tawbagi kudong charmsu pisari. Singa silawi na bagi damakta lensing biro aikoi address NG College Road near Narangtong. Phone number 9864112972. Aikoi ke online partner Food Wi-Fi amasung Food Web tagisu order to be yagani.
Welcome back after the break. National Highway 37 affected landowners have demanded the Manipur government to implement the latest resurvey report 2021 instead of 2015 survey report. The affected landowners yesterday held a meeting to discuss the issue pertaining to land acquisition and compensation. Lantwigong Kamei, one of the affected landowners, said NHIDCL, PWD, District Administration, NONE, and affected landowners together have taken the decision to implement the latest survey in the highway expansion work. He mentioned that the number of affected landowners has been doubled in the latest survey. The latest survey was conducted by PWD, NHIDCL, and NONE District Administration. Lantwigong further urged the government to consider the appeal. Jana Neta Irabot na Manipur Kankiba Numit was observed today at Irawat Memorial Hall, Lamlai. The event was organized by Lamlai Local Council CPI in association with Irawat Celebration Committee Manipur State CPI. The event commemorated the role of pioneer Irabot in the 1948 movement against formation of Purbanchal Pradesh. Irabot is documented to have launched the movement after the post-British era Union of India proposed to form Purbanchal Pradesh comprising of Manipur, Tripura, Lushai Hills, present-day Mizoram, Assam's Kashar and Karbi Anglong. Members of 11 opposition political parties including CPI leader Moirangthem Nera attended the event.
State reorganization tawna sembarpada awang mongpoki lamdam nasigi apikpa state sinase punjalaga khirsaw state ma semani haidana prastap ma lakhibane madudi Tripura ne Manipur ne Mizoram ne Assam ki Kasar district yam chawi Barak Valley se Surma Valley ne sukhangai masigi prajamiya mas punjalaga North Eastern Frontier Province haibani rajyadi samna Purbanchal Pradesh koi londa hai targeti awang nongpoki leipak Pradesh ma sembe.
Hearing aids were distributed to people with hearing loss under the aegis of Manipur Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren Singh. The program was organized in collaboration with Poverty Development Society, SHEDA, Ali Yavar Jung National Institute of Speech and Hearing Disability, Regional Center Bhubaneswar, BJP Hengang Mandal, Hengang Gram Panchayat and Hengang United Club Organization Huko at Laiharao from Hengang in Imphal East. Huko General Secretary S. Tondang thanked Chief Minister N. Biren for the initiative. The program will be continued in other parts of the state, he informed.
Dr. Singh, amadi nursing, myself, I'm Fazana, treatment of Udana, Mio Ani, Hana Taramba, that Sahi Dragon to Shuraba, Ama, Tawi Sang, what number to Kudaka, a check the womatam the Magi, Manunda, Kanba, what Ama, Ledame, Sahi, and a leader of Amadu Lokwe, Adumatunda, Hapakan, the Natare, the Alsi, Yamanungaina, a quick volunteersina, Magi Mayunda, Karida.
The Kuki Inpi Sardar Hills, Kangpokpi district, under the aegis of Kuki Inpi Kangpokpi district, today resolved to boycott Manipur government's Go to Hills program in Kangpokpi district until and unless the government takes serious note of Manipur ADC Bill 2021. The INPI in a release said it has endorsed and supported all activities carried out by all Tribal Students' Union (ATSUM) over Manipur ADC Bill 2021. It said those individuals or organizations welcoming Go to Hills program shall be treated as traitors. Police on Monday foiled a bid to lock down office of Manipur Education Youth Directorate in Imphal by a group of students of government colleges. The students were protesting against the hike in the admission fee, which they alleged that the concerned authority failed to review it despite their repeated plea. Not happy about the authority's failure to address their demand, students of 12 government colleges attempted to lock down the Education Youth Directorate office. As the students tried to lock down the office, a police team rushed to the spot and prevented them from doing so. After a brief tussle, the police pushed back the students from the office campus. No untoward incident occurred in the tussle. However, as the students refused to leave the place, police allowed two of their leaders to meet with the top officials of the Education Directorate. Talking to reporters at the protest site, General Secretary of Imphal College Students' Union, Oinam Premdas, alleged that the government had hiked the admission fee, citing shortage of funds in the directorate. He also said that the Education Directorate hiked the admission fee, citing shortage of funds, while expressing regret over the policy of incumbent government policy. He also alleged that the government sees the colleges as a source of government revenue, while asking, is the government seeing students as a fund drive point? He then said that the students of the colleges affiliated to Manipur University have been carrying out various forms of protest demanding rollback of the hiked admission fee. The student leader also said that the students have been protesting since September 12 last. As a part of the strike, the students had also locked down the administration blocks and main gates of the colleges. Let's take another short break. Stay tuned.
The NDA government of Manipur is working with full dedication to fulfill PM Modi's mission to bring clean water to every rural household in the country. CM N. Biren Singh has already announced that potable water would reach all households in rural Manipur by 2022. How ambitious this task is can be gauged from the fact that when the National Jal Jeevan Mission was launched on August 15, 2019, only 5.74% rural households in Manipur had tap water connections. This meant that out of 4,51,566 such households, only 25,920 had functional household tap connection. But in just 2 years, that number has grown to 2,35,628. That is from 5.74% to 52.18%. 284 villages and 255 panchayats have already achieved 100% FHTC status. Such has been the seriousness of the government that two remote villages close to the Myanmar border, Khangbarol and Khenjoy, have also been provided full regular water supply. These villages were once severely infected with insurgency, but now all 155 families there have tap water supply. Despite the massive COVID-19 outbreak slowing down the progress, CM N. Biren Singh is determined to provide every household potable water supply by next year. As PM Modi aims to bring clean water to every home in the country by 2024, CM Singh is ensuring Manipur is at the forefront of this mission.
Welcome back. Indian Youth Congress (IYC) on Monday launched its Young India Ki Bol campaign in Imphal. IYC's national spokesperson Gaurav Jain launched the campaign at a function held at Congress Bhavan in Imphal. After launching the campaign, Jain said that the campaign aimed at creating awareness among the youths of the country on what is happening in the country under the BJP rule. Youths of the country need to know what is happening in the country due to inflation, farmers' agitation against 3 farm bills, and about the increasing number of unemployment, he added. The IYC campaign in the northeastern states of the country will also highlight what is happening in the region because of the unresolved border disputes, both interstate border and international border. Despite knowing the facts on what is happening in the country, the youths cannot relay their feelings through social media as their accounts are suspended if they happen to post against the government, Jain alleged. At present, there are a lot of youths who cannot raise their voices because they are threatened, he further alleged. A senior journalist in Meghalaya was assaulted while covering a sit-in demonstration on Monday, even as members of the press fraternity have strongly condemned the incident. The sit-in protest, sponsored by KSU, FKJGP, HNYF and RBYF, was held at U Kiang Nangba Memorial in Barrack Point to express resentment against the state government's adamant attitude towards a demand for immediate suspension of the top police officials for ensuring a free and fair investigation into the death of former HNLC leader Cherishterfil Tangkiu on August 13. In a statement, the Shillong Press Club said it took the uttermost seriousness and annoyance the unprovoked manhandling of a senior journalist today morning. It also stated that immediate intervention by leaders of the four organizations and subsequent conversation with the SPC and a few functionaries culminated into an understanding that the culprits will be identified and, irrespective of their allegiance, will be dealt with appropriately. Before we end the news bulletin, the top news headlines once again. Two-day Vanijya Utsav kickstarts at Classic Wonder in Imphal. Himanta Biswa Sarma likely to play a role in Naga peace process. Both pilots injured in Udhampur helicopter crash succumbed. That is the end of the bulletin. For the English news at 6:30 p.m. Stay tuned to Pony Television for more updates.